So this past weekend, I participated in the closed alpha or closed beta, whichever one it was, for Exoprimal, Capcom's upcoming not Dino Crisis game that everybody thought was Dino Crisis. And honestly, at first, I really didn't have high expectations for this game going in. It was just something I wanted to check out, something that seemed like it could be fun to play with some friends. I jumped in, throws you into the character creator. Nothing too crazy there. Pretty much a basic character creator. I wasn't really expecting any crazy kind of options, but pick your skin color, your face, your hair, stuff like that, color your suit, or just hit randomize, get a pre-made person. I really didn't spend too much time on that since this was just a beta or whatever. So it's not like I was hoping to carry my character over to the full game, but some games let you do that. So you get your character, and then they take you in to the tutorial. So the tutorial walks you through the basics, your movement, walking around, shooting, aiming, your special abilities. Each suit has its own special abilities, whether it's using shields with the tank class, or using melee attacks with the assault class, or healing with the support class. Also teaches like some of the fundamentals of the game, or some of the abilities you have in the game, where you can summon your own dinosaurs to do your bidding for you, and you control the dinosaurs. I thought that was kind of cool, getting to use the giant T-Rex to do some attacks. It takes you through the exosuit classes, which are assault, tank, and support. I think it started you off with the Deadeye class, which is like an all-purpose exosuit, and then it takes you through the tank suit and the support suit. I thought the support suit looked pretty cool. The witch doctor looked pretty cool. I think when I actually jumped into a match, I started out with the Zephyr class, which is a speedy melee focus exosuit that deals high damage in close quarters, which I probably should have switched to something else after playing through the match or whatever. I probably should have switched to probably the Deadeye or something that has more range to it. So there are multiple modes in Exoprimal. The one I got to play was where you and your team go against another team to complete objectives, and then at the end you face off directly against each other. I think it's a team of 5, so of course you got to have like your balance of your classes. I think that's like one of the key things in this game. If your team isn't balanced for the most part, your team has a good chance of not doing well, or at least that's how I felt from my time with the game. But from playing in the game mode, I thought it was pretty cool. I think I enjoyed the PvE parts of the rounds more than the PvP, just because I think for the PvP, you kind of more so need to be able to communicate with your teammates. And as I was playing with random people with no mics, so it was kind of hard to communicate with my team. So at one point, I think our team was lacking tank classes and support classes, because you can switch your suits mid-match or whatever. But I think at one point we didn't have any of that, so it was kind of getting crushed. Even though we was down real bad, we almost came back and won it. But playing through the PvE sections of the match were pretty cool. You're going around to complete the objectives, killing certain kind of dinosaurs, things like that, collecting energy, whatever it may be, whatever the objective is. I think the coolest thing that happened while I was playing was when we got to like the giant tower, and we had like the mass dinosaur event dropping from the sky, and you look up and it's just hella dinosaurs falling from these portals out the sky. Something you see off like a zombie movie or something. They just come pouring in, and I feel like we probably could have prepared for that a little better, but I just like, whatever, I'm just gonna go out here, kill some dinosaurs. So I ain't even stay back behind the cover or whatever. I just went out there trying to attack the dinosaurs. I was playing as the assault class, so I'm out there trying to deal damage. I'm DPS. I'm out there trying to do damage. Of course, I ended up dying from being out there in the middle of all the dinosaurs, but it was cool to see just swarms and swarms of dinosaurs just everywhere. Thought that was pretty cool to see. It was like I said, probably my favorite thing from the time I had with the game. We went through the rounds, and then we got to the final round where we was actually facing off against the other team, where we're directly fighting each other. Think of like games like Overwatch and stuff like that. That's what it legit felt like. It turned into an Overwatch match directly. So if you like Overwatch, you probably like that aspect of the game. From what I've been reading about the game, there is a story mode that you go through to unlock more story missions and I guess skill points to upgrade your suits. From the menu I seen, it looked like there might be a lot of suits to unlock, or at least I've seen a lot of spaces for different suits. Hopefully you can just unlock the suits without paying money, or just unlock them through the story progression. Hopefully that would be good in my opinion. Hopefully there's not no crazy microtransactions where you have to pay for suits, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are. You know, and that opens up the possibility for some good collab suits from other Capcom IPs like we typically get in their other games, like with Monster Hunter, having the crossovers with the different characters from different games. So if they do something like that, that'd be pretty dope too. All in all, I was pretty impressed by the my time with Exoprimal. Like I said, I didn't go into it with too high of hopes. It was just something I was gonna check out. But I actually had more fun than I thought I would. And low key, this is a title I'm probably gonna keep my eye on now, just to see how the game progresses and what else they reveal for the game. I think there's like 2 or 3 more beta sessions for it. I'm probably gonna play in those too, just to get some more time with the game. Hopefully I get a little better at the game and my teammates get a little better at the game so I can actually win some matches in the future. And I hope in the other sessions they have like some different modes included. Like I said, I would really like to see what the story mode is like. That's what I'm really wanting to see some info about, to see if it would be worth somebody buying just for the story mode. Right now, I don't know. Right now, all I can say is if you're not a fan of playing team-based games, this might not be a game for you. As far as I know, I think all the modes require you to play with 4 other people. In the ideal situation, you have 4 other friends that you can play this with and you guys can communicate with, or at least a couple of friends you can communicate with on the game to make things a bit easier. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts and impressions with Exoprimal. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys checked out the beta. Is Exoprimal looking like a game you might want to check out when it releases? I think it has a 2023 release date currently. And also feel free to ask any questions you might have about the game and I'll do my best to answer them. And shout out to Capcom for taking Anthem and adding dinosaurs and making it somewhat fun. This probably would have made Anthem fun too if they would put like dinosaurs in there. It probably would have been a better game as well.